All right, back for another beer mail, and today I will be unboxing a beer mail from a good friend of mine and a fellow BeerTuber, Jesse, over at Bumpy Road Brewery. So if you haven't checked out Jesse's channel, he is a homebrewer. Most of the content on his channel focuses on brew days and whatnot, but he also does what he likes to call beer tastings as opposed to beer reviews, where he basically tastes different beers and gives his opinion on them. Great guy with a lot of awesome content, so I highly recommend checking out his channel. I'll post a link in the description box to his channel, so go over there and say hi to Jesse. He's a good dude. And, you know, he sent me a homebrew a couple months ago for the 10 Days of Pumpkin that I did. He actually sent me a clone of Dogfish Head's Pumpkin Ale, and I did it head-to-head against the actual real Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale, and it was a lot of fun. And in return, I hit him with a small thank you box of Cigar City and Fatheads beers, and here we are a few days before Christmas, and he returned the favor in kind. I wasn't really expecting this at all. He did a couple beer tastings on his channel where he's like, Joe, I'm going to send you this one. And so I kind of have an idea what's in here, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just want to thank Jesse from the bottom of my heart. Really cool early Christmas present. So anyway, let's get my cheap Ace Hardware box cutter and we'll go to town on this one. So I will do this real quick. Actually, let me put this over here and just cut it off camera because it's kind of weird how this one is set up. It's from the other way. I thought it was going to be the long way. It's not, but whatever. We'll get into it. I'll pull the beers out, hopefully not cut myself in the process. But you know what? I'm probably going to cut myself in the process. You know what I mean? I didn't think I was going to need this again, but apparently I'm going to. Okay, so let's see all the goodies that he sent my way. A lot of different paper here. Very nice, though. Very nicely wrapped. I'll just throw some of this on the ground. We got some bubble-wrapped goodness here. And we got some more bubble-wrapped goodness here. So, looks like we have 4 beers in total. All right, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, 4 beers in total. So, they're all beautifully wrapped. We'll put this one off camera here and we'll crack into this one. No homebrews. Looks like this is all commercial stuff, at least from what I'm seeing here. So, let me take these all out of the baggies they're in. And we will go to town on them. Wow, he really bubble wrapped these well. These have a lot of insulation to them. And you know, it's cold out, so you kind of need that. So what I do like is he didn't tape them like a madman like I typically do. So I apologize for all the noise. You know, with this lav mic, it's probably going to pick it up. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here. So the first beer that we have, we put these over here. We'll do them one at a time. So the first beer I have, a little bit of beer on the, no, it's not beer. I thought that was beer on the table. So the first beer we have is from Breakaway Beer Works. It's their Rise Double IPA. Never heard of Breakaway. Manchester, New Hampshire. It says brewed by Breakaway Beer Works at Great North Ale Works. So a contract brew and packaged 11/14/18. So about 5 weeks old. Pretty damn fresh. Cool label. I like that. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like that. All right, we'll get into this one here. Like I said, I'm glad he didn't really tape these up because I can speak from experience. I go crazy with the taping of my beer mails because I just want to make sure they survive. But sometimes it's overkill. Backyard Brewery, Merit Badge, Cookie Stout. So this is the one that, well, one of the couple that he reviewed that I really like. So this is an Imperial Stout with coconut, cacao nibs, lactose, and vanilla beans, 11.8%. What was the Rise Double IPA? It doesn't say the percentage on here. Gonna have to look that one up. So, yeah, this is awesome. Never heard of Backyard Brewery. They are out of Manchester, New Hampshire as well. But yeah, a Cookie Stout. Canned on, doesn't even matter because it's a cookie stout, should be fine. Merit Badge, that's a pretty cool one. Can't wait to get in that one. He was digging it. He was really liking it. It's basically a pastry stout, and you guys know I like my pastry stouts. This is where Eric Gilbert and Paul come in and be like, you're an idiot, and I can't disagree with them, but I love my pastry stouts. Next one is from, this is the other one, Kettlehead Brewing Company, El Dorado Falcon Pale Ale. Drink fresh, drink local, drink better. I think he said he went to the brewery when he did the tasting. So this is from Kettlehead Brewing Company in Tilton, New Hampshire. I don't think he said how fresh this one, but he went to the brewery and I think this was the only one he picked up. I think he said there was better ones on tap, but this was the only one that he ended up picking up. So yeah, El Dorado Falcon. I love El Dorado hops. Never had anything from Kettlehead. Never had anything from any of these breweries. So right away, you got my attention. Last but not least, we have, oh, nice. So I do get Smutty Nose, but I have not seen this one. So this is from Smutty Nose Brewing Company. They're raspberry sour. Smutty Nose, of course, out of Hampton, New Hampshire. This was canned in late October, pretty fresh, 5.2. Yeah, so this should be delicious. I've had, I think, one sour from Smutty Nose. They used to bottle them, now they can them, but I've not seen the raspberry. And the thing about Jesse is that he knows. Let me pull these back. I don't know if these are off camera or not, but let me pull these back a little bit. So awesome beer mail. We have 4 local offerings from New Hampshire. That's where Jesse's from. We have the Breakaway Beer Works Rise Double IPA. We have the Merit Badge from the Backyard Brewing Company Cookie Stout, Pastry Stout. We have the Kettlehead Brewing Company's Eldorado Falcon Pale Ale, and we have a Raspberry Sour from Smutty Nose. And I like Smutty Nose. I'm glad they ended up not going under. They had the whole bankruptcy stuff and everything. So I'm glad that they're still producing beers, because I like some of their stuff. I mean, like, their robust porter is one of the best porters that I've ever had, honestly. But anyway, I'm digressing now. So once again, thank you, Jesse, very much for all 4 of these beers. I'm going to review these over the holidays and probably get these reviews out sometime in January. I will be hitting you back with a beer mail in the new year, good sir. So be on the lookout for that. And I appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer mail. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you're drinking on something good. Just did a mystery. I still want to call it mystery. Whodunit beer review on my channel. Should be posted earlier in the day that I'm posting this beer mail, and hopefully you guys check it out, because it was an interesting one. Anyway, appreciate you everybody stopping by. Thanks again to Jesse. Until the next one, cheers.